You know, now I know that Spirit is starting to get close to you, friends. So if you do have any questions, don't be afraid to ask of them, because if Spirit can answer, they certainly will do. Because you see, Spirit Divine does attend all prayers, and they do make the heart the home. Spirit will listen to all the words that have been brought from you of man, to speak for knowledge, to learn of truth, to gain of truth, for each and every one within life. They go on their journey, and as they go on their journey, they have to go by their feelings. They have to go by their own senses. They have to go with the way that the energies flow with them. Some will grow and some will fall. Some will find truth and some will find false. Some will see light and some will see dark. Where life is concerned, every man has a journey to take. As long as he learns along the journey, and he learns in a wise way, he will grow well, with not only knowledge of the way of life, but the knowledge of Spirit also. So there is so much for man to do, so much for man to learn, so much for man to see, because as the brother spoke of, as you will receive, seek you shall find, and knock and the doors will open. That is what all man should do within life, because when they seek of the knowledge, once they have received, it helps them then to start to search more, which means as you're searching, you will find. And once you have found, you then open the door of the mind of that of Spirit. And once you open the door of the mind of Spirit, you start to gain greater understanding. This is all part of your journey within life, because you see what you learn within life, you take it to the realms of Spirit. And all that you have learned within life then joins together with all the knowledge that other spirits have learned within theirs. It becomes like a large library. It becomes that of great knowledge. And they help each other in the realms of Spirit, just as they help each other within life. As we say to you now, go forward on your journey, but only seek for the truth that can be given from Spirit and the Spirit within you. Now, please, my friends, I will ask that Safina come forward and speak towards you to help you to receive the knowledge within the questions that you are asking.
Hello, my dear. Hello, my friends. It is lovely to be here, able to come and speak to you once again. It is always a privilege to come and speak through the vessel, to speak to each and every one of you, so that you can gain great knowledge. And knowledge is important, because you see, within your life, every day is a task. Every day is a step within your journey. And when you go through the tasks of the day, your thoughts are asking many things, and you are seeking for so much within it. But not always do you accept what is given. And that is when you find the difficulties that face you, because you have not listened. You thought you was right and you find you were wrong. You have to learn to listen to the inner voice, but also listen to the voice of Spirit that will speak to you every day. I know that some within your life will say, well, if you speak in your mind, this is a sign of madness. It is not. Once you have opened your third eye into the energies of spirit, we can concentrate on your thoughts. We can help you. We can guide you. We can bring so much towards you. But remember, the journey of life is yours. The path of life is yours. You have free will. You can either take the road of that of truth with spirit, or you can take that of the darkness of that of life itself. Now I am ready to hear your questions. If you please, brother, will allow them to do so.
Yes, as long as I've got your permission to allow others to speak, sister.
Oh, brother, definitely. You know you will always have my permission.
Bless you. So the first lady on the list is Elaine. I'm just unmuting you, Elaine, to ask your question.
Evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question?
You may, my dear.
It's regarding a spiritual chat that we had on Wednesday night. And Kyle got the word, I think it's karoshi. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle.
I don't really remember. I think Kakashi or something, yeah.
And I've got, okay. I'm not sure what it means. And we Googled it and we ended up, it was something to do with death. So we thought we'd ask you, but I would ask you.
Well, my dear, please forgive me. But if you cannot find the answer for yourself, and you do not yet know the word that you are bringing towards, it would be very difficult for me to bring anything forward to you. But if you was to ask a question where there was a meaning that may relate to the word, then I may be able to bring that towards you. You understand?
I do, I'm sorry.
No, please don't say you are sorry, my dear. But you see, we in spirit, you must always understand. Sometimes when we come and use the vessel, there are words that we do not properly understand. So we start to speak in our own language to try to find what word is. But sometimes difficult. And that is the same with the living man, you understand?
Yes, I do, Safena.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
Do you have a second question, Elaine?
I don't, Kyle.
Okay. The next person's Cara anyway, if she would like to ask her questions.
Evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
Can I ask a question?
You may, my dear.
I feel I have someone around me that is always with me and wants to communicate with me, but I feel like I'm blocking it. How can I help them communicate with me?
My dear, I can tell you, there is a beautiful lady in the realms of spirit that comes with a grandmother vibration towards you, and one whom before taking up her transition would have suffered all in the just area of life with the difficulties of that of the chronic conditions, you understand. And she is trying to get in touch with you because you have been calling to spirit, asking for help and asking for guidance. You are very confused at this moment of time. And that is what is stopping you from letting yourself go into the energies so that you can connect with her herself. But you will not hear a voice. You will only sense her around you. You have much to learn yet as to regards in the steps forward to communication, you understand?
Yes, sister.
God bless you, my dear.
And you.
Thank you. Do you have another question, Cara?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okey-dokes. Right, the next person on the list is Connor, so I'm just going to unmute you, Connor, to ask your question to our sister.
Good evening, sister.
Hello, my brother.
My first question is, Does my connection to my great-grandmother have any significance in my spiritual path?
Yes, it does, my brother. You see, when the bond of love is very strong, that bond of love becomes stronger and stronger as that of life as it grows. You see, the love within yourself is a young man's love, but you have got to consider that of the grandmother. The love is more stronger because of the power of life that she has gone through, you understand? So she places those energies upon you and within you with the feelings that she brings, you understand?
I do.
So you see, the connection, brother, is very important.
Thank you. And my second question is, do I know my mainstay guide yet, or have they came to visit me or given me any signs?
Oh, you naughty, naughty boy. You are asking a question which you before even bringing forward to Savannah. You have to find them for yourself. We cannot tell you who your mainstay is, because that would be rude of us to you and to your mainstay. You wish to communicate with spirit, and the only way that you can do that is by putting trust into spirit, asking for your mainstay to give you a sign that they are with you, around you, and that they can either show themselves, make themselves known, or impress upon you. Because you see, brother, this is part of your journey. Ask, you will receive, but then it's seek and you shall find. But once you are found for yourself, no one can take that from you. No one can change it for you, because within your heart itself, you know it to be true to whom your mainstay is. You understand?
I do, sister.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you.
Yes. Right. The next person on the list is Brother Patrick. So I'm just unmuting you, Patrick, to ask your questions to our sister.
Good evening, Savannah.
Hello, my brother. It has been a long, long time since we have been able to speak. And to hear your lovely voice, it has gave a boost to me. Because you see, when you speak, my brother, we know the words of truth come from your lips. So please ask up your question.
Am I on the right path of my healing, and can I make it stronger?
Oh, yes, brother. Let me explain to you. We have been watching your progress. You may not feel as though we have been with you or around you for some time. Let me explain to you, brother. Just because you have not visited this group for a time does not mean to say we do not watch over those who connected right at the beginning. Your journey is only just beginning. It's getting stronger. It's growing wider. And the energies of spirit within the healing is getting stronger towards you. You will open new doors. But brother, I have to tell you, to open new doors, you must close some of the old. You must find within yourself the power and the energy of your inner spirit. Your living thoughts is what you send to man of life, and you send your living thoughts to spirit within the healing. Many have said to you that you will become that of a trance healer. You will in time, brother, but it will take time. Because you see, when you give up your all, as you are giving at this moment, the deeper you go within yourself, the stronger the spirit healers can come within you. And they will take you deeper and deeper, that all of your spiritual thoughts will spread out to the world, and many will call upon you. So there is much that you have yet to do. But remember the words: to open new doors, you must close some of the old, but you will feel that within yourself to what doors needs to be closed. You understand?
I absolutely do, and I'm sort of feeling that now. So I thank you very much.
You are welcome, my brother. You see, it is an honor to speak to you, because you see, we in spirit, we see the truth within you, where others do not see what spirit can. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Do you have another question, brother?
Not at the moment, Carl, but thank you.
Okay. God bless both. Right. Now we have lovely Sherry Ann with the lovely accent to speak to your sister.
God bless you.
Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question?
I will have to think very hard on that one, my dear. No, you please, you are welcome to ask a question, please.
Sister, over the last few weeks and perhaps even months, I have been feeling that my energies are being drained by other people. Can you tell me, how can I stop my energy being drained?
First of all, my dear, I am very pleased that you have brought this to the attention, not only of myself, but to those of within this group. You see, many, when progressing within the knowledge of spirit and the journey of spirit, they sometimes find that those around them are draining their energies from them, and they do not know how to control this. This, my dear, I will say to you, first and foremost, you must ask for the dome of protection to be placed over you. That is so no one can drain the energies from you, but no one can send anything to attack you. And then what you must do, as you sit within your groups, watch those around you. You must learn to become an analyzer, and you must watch of their actions towards you, their response towards you, and listen to the tones as they speak towards you. Because many will drain from you, not only of your spiritual energies, but of the knowledge that you are sharing, that will make you weaker within yourself. You understand?
I do, sister. Thank you.
You are welcome, my dear.
Sorry, do you have another question, Sherry Ann?
I do, Kyle. It's if someone has a medical problem with their organs and need like a liver transplant, a heart bypass, to keep the patient alive long and to live longer, should we interfere, like doctors, should we interfere with a patient to live perhaps longer than their allotted time?
Well, my dear, please forgive, I am going to jump straight into that very, very quickly, my dear.
Okay.
I will put it first of all into a question to you before I give the answer. If you was given the opportunity of man to save your life by giving you a new kidney, new heart, new lungs, and it helped you to live life longer, would you reject it because you say, this is my time, this is my journey's end? No, you would not. No, you would not. And we in spirit, we would not allow that to happen either. You see, we know the span that man has within life. And we know that sometimes man with his knowledge, with all that technology, with all that of science, they know how that they can make the body become stronger within itself, even if it's only to give life for 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or 6 years. Every man within life wants to hold on to life. The only time we would say that man would be wrong is if they was to say that they was to take up their life before their time. That would be considered good. That we would not hold with, because we would in spirit go straight to them to give them strength so that they would fight to stay within life itself. You understand?
Yes, thank you, sister.
You are welcome, my dear, because you know yourself. Life is important to man within the living life, as life is important in the depth of that of spirit. I say, God bless you.
Bless you, sister, and thank you.
Bless you. Right, the next person is Linda Ferguson. Just going to unmute you, Linda, and let you ask your question, Sister Sven. I lost my words then.
Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
Hello, may I ask a question of you, please?
You may, my dear.
It is on a personal level. During the time when we were what we called lockdown, during the pandemic, there was not so much opportunity to sit in groups and share energy to develop. What I found since I've started, shall we call it working, I don't think of it as work, but working, the way I connect has definitely changed. And although the response I'm getting is the same as before, I feel a little unsettled because I don't actually know how I'm connecting now. It's as if I'm not, when I'm in the church, I feel the energy, but not an individual energy, but it's more just knowing, if you understand what I'm asking.
Yes, I do, my dear. Because you see, in the period of time that you call the lockdown, man within life lost all its energies. Everyone became flat and negative within the world itself. So what energies that was raised before was not spread to the world as it should have been. You see, you went through a period of time of being alone upon your own, not connecting in the way that once was. Yes. Now that you look again at your life and you look at the way your journey is taking you, you are finding it difficult. Let me explain to you. You need to reconnect with yourself. You're in a self. And once you do that, you then start to reconnect with the energies of the spirits And that is by going into your deepness of your meditation, which will clear the mind, that of the body, and clear that of the soul, so that the energies can build once again, so that you can progress. You said now you are starting your journey, but you still do not feel the same energies that once was. That would be true, my dear, because the world has not yet healed itself, and the energies of the world is not as strong as it once was. You now have to find the way to connect with your guides, your helpers, and say to them, please bring forward that of the power, bring forward that of the energies. Help me to cleanse my mind. Help me to cleanse my inner spirit so I can come to fullness once again. You will not lose what is given to you. It just needs to be replenished, and that, I promise, will be given. You understand?
Yes, thank you, sister. That's very reassuring. May I ask another question?
You may, my dear.
It's regarding physical mediumship. I have been sitting for several years with a small group, and there has started to be experiences, shall we say. But at the moment, there seems to be so many different thoughts about light and colours and how we should be sitting. Up till now, I've sat as always was, in the dark, with perhaps sometimes red light for transfiguration purposes to see. But there's now talk of like doing it in daylight and in different colours. Could you give me your thoughts on that, please?
I certainly can, my dear. You see the vessel that sits before you and allows me to come through. He has walked within the path of light with that of God mediums of the past who understood the truth of spirit and the true way of spirit. You do not have to work within daylight. You do not need other colors. There are two that are very important, and this has been handed down for a long time since electricity was involved. The red light, as you sit at night and you are in your peace, the energies of the red light will bring that of the spirits closer to you, so that once you are gone into your deepness and you come back out, you will see that of the silhouettes of spirit within your room. You will see the dark circles. You will see that of dark squares. You will see that of the orbs that will float around you. This is because you are roaring with the red light, that of the energies of spirit within the energies of light itself. The other color, it is deeper currency. It depends on you yourself as to regards how you wish to work. There are many colors of the blue, and if you sit within the room with the curtains closed, and you put on a blue light, light or dark, go into your meditation, and you will find that through the energies of the blue light, they draw the healing angels from the realms of spirit towards you, to place the energies within you to become the healer within life, to help you to become stronger, to share that of the energies of the healing to man within life. There are only two colors that are important. We watch men and we laugh at man because man is expanding into knowledge they know nothing about, but they would mislead others into a falseness. I speak as I always have done through the vessel to man in truth. Whether or not you wish to believe, that is the choosing of man itself, you understand?
I do, and I do believe the spirit that you are. Thank you so much.
God bless you, my dear, and thank you for that important question, because it is the simplest of questions that gives that of the strong answer to man, to make them aware, because man is searching for truth, not to be misled with falseness. God bless you.
God bless you, Susan.
God bless both. I can see a silhouette next to the vessel, sister. Is this... Well, it's not a silhouette, it's blended into the wallpaper at the left shoulder. Are you aware of that energy while using the vessel?
Yes, I am, my brother, because you see, at this moment of time, the vessel is in need of all the spiritual strength that he can gain, because the journey he has taken in the last few weeks have taken the toll upon him. Yet he is still here, working for spirit. No one sees what is within, but we of spirit are here to give him the strength so that I am able to come forward to work alongside him. So I thank you, brother, for noticing. But this also shows that we know now your spiritual eyes are opening. And when you can see this now, we know we can show more towards you that will help you to find greater knowledge and understanding of the spiritual eye that is the third eye, you understand?
Absolutely, sister, because that's how the experiences in the past few weeks have been happening. My eyes started off closed and I only can see blurry now, but it's going slowly.
That is how it should come, my brother. But you see, I am honored. I am honored that you made that aware. So you see, we are aware of much, my brother, but you now are proving that you are on the right path. And I thank you for it. God bless you.
Bless you. So the next lady on the list is Leslie Ann from Scotland. So I'm just going to mute you, Leslie Ann.
Thanks.
There you go. Now you may speak to Sister Savannah.
Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear. It is lovely to hear your voice. It is nice that you have taken the opportunity to come within the group to speak. And if I can help you in any way, then I will do, my dear.
Thank you. This is the first time I've been on something like this, and I'm finding it very amazing, really amazing. The question I have, which I hope is okay, my twin brothers passed away before my mother and I saw them. I just wondered if my mum had been reunited with them in spirit, and are they around me quite a lot, because I do feel poking all the time.
My dear, oh bless you, my dear. You see, mother and brother are in the realms of spirit together. They are there within the energies of love. The connection to you is twice as strong, and you will sense their presence around you from time to time. And I can tell you, when you feel their presence, you feel the emotions, you understand?
Yes.
And those emotions are the love of spirit, and the love within you. That connection will never break. And when the time has to come for yourself you will be reunited all together, celebrating your new journey with them. But I have to also say to you, my dear, Mother has been closer than the brother because you see, my dear, you are going through a difficult time at this moment of time where family is concerned, and you are trying to keep yourself strong, but you find a weakness comes within you. Spirit are giving you the strength, and you will conquer. You will come out on top. So Spirit Divine will also appear of your prayer. You understand?
Yes.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
You are welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have another question, Leslie Ann?
I do, but as I say, I'm new to this, but
It's okay.
Is that okay? Yeah.
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 Anything's fine. Ask
That's
what
good.
you feel on your heart.
Okay. Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
Hi. The second question I have, when I go to my bed at night, I have a black eye in the middle of my forehead, and then I have my mum's face, and then all the family coming towards me before I go to sleep. And then it comes purple, then green, and then it's as if I'm going into a black tunnel, falling asleep.
That, my dear, is beautiful. It is very beautiful. When you place yourself into your bed at night and you are going into your semi-consciousness of sleep, you are aware that that of the darkness of the day has been placed in front of you. Then the darkness will be removed and you start to see the vision of faces that come towards you. That is because your third eye is opening. And as it is opening, all of the loved ones in the realms of spirit that have been guiding you through the day, through your trials and your tribulations, they are there. And they are showing themselves to you that you are not on your own. Then when you see the purple and the green, let me explain to you. First, the purple is that of the healing that is being given to you in body and in mind. The green is the peace of your mind. And then when you say you go into a dark tunnel, that is because spirit have taken you then into your sleep, and your conscious mind is at peace with them, and it does not come bright till the eyes open where the morning is concerned. You understand?
Yes, sister.
It is very important, my dear, that you understand. Spirit will work with any man with a light that will allow them to come to, but they must only search for the light of truth. They must not look for darkness. Many will search for spirit by using things such as a Ouija board that does not truly connect with the high vibrations. They will only draw that of the darkness towards them. So, my dear, let spirit come towards you in a natural way and stay away from what can cause you harm. You understand?
Yes, sister. Thank you.
You are welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
Bless you. God bless.
Thank you.
I will say, if anyone's asked their 2 questions, you may type into the Zoom chat and say, I have another 2 questions. It's absolutely fine. You can ask at any time. And that's what the group's here for. So going back to the list, because I've got a hefty chat thing. The next person on the list is lovely Sue. I'm just going to unmute you, Sue.
Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
Can I ask a question, please?
You may, my dear.
each time I seem to come on this chat group, when I first come on, or it looks like the light in my kitchen is flashing, but when I look up at the light, it's not flashing. But on my screen, it's flashing.
That is the energies of spirit that you bring before you. The room that you sit within, the light above you is not being affected, but the machine that you look into, the energies are placed within from spirit, and they make you aware. It is important that this happens for you, my dear, because the sight of the eyes are not as they should be. So you do not see strongly of the silhouettes that are around you, and you do not sense their presence very strong. But when you look into what is before you, the energies of the spirit are making their presence known to you by the flashing of the energies. And the more you speak to spirit, the more this will flash for you. So, my dear, it is only spirit. It is nothing to do with the light of the room or the light of the machine that is in front of you. You understand?
I do. Thank you.
You are welcome, my dear.
Right. Do I have another question, Sue?
I'm just trying to think. I had one, but it's gone, I think.
If you want to type in chat when you got memory, I'll put you back on, or just go with your heart if another question's coming in.
There is another one coming in.
There you go.
Can I know, as you've said, my eyesight isn't as good as what it was. But I also wear hearing aids. And when I'm giving out messages at church, I must thank you, because the last time I was on and I asked about spirit putting their illnesses on me, your answer to me was that obviously I'm not strong enough for that. And you were going to ask for this not to happen. I must say that has helped me, because it has been better for me at church. And I've also asked, when I'm going into my meditation, not to put their illnesses on me, but also just to give me a sign.
That is beautiful, my dear. That is so, so beautiful. We will continue to look after you. Every vessel that is usable of the earth for man, we want them to be in the fullness as much as they can within that of the voice, their sight, and their hearing. You are a vessel, my dear. And when you stand to give your messages that you receive from spirit, you can tell the being that is before you of the conditions that they have passed with, without having the condition placed upon you. You spoke of that of your hearing. When you receive from spirit, they do not come through what you call the hearing gate. They come within your living thought, your third eye, and you sense the vibrations of the words. You then relate to others that come into your group. You speak the words of truth. You do not have to listen to whether they say yea or nay towards you. It's what you sense. You are a good woman and one that has served the Spirit for many years in truth. That is why we are looking after you, because we in Spirit, we take care of our own. You understand?
I do. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my dear.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was beautiful to hear of that, to be honest, because I remember our sister saying she'd speak to the guides, and that just brings the validation, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, my
Yeah.
brother, because you
That's
see, the
right.
more you speak to your helper, the stronger they come, and the more they can react upon your voice as to regards what you are asking of them. This is why we love this person, because he is constantly speaking to the helpers. And we, such as myself, Savannah, Abraham, that of Lavinda, come strong to him. He hears the words and he acts accordingly. But let me tell you, he is very much like every human being. Sometimes he listens and sometimes he does not. That is when we tell him off. I must tell you, that is when we tell him off. But brother, it is true. God bless you.
Yes, I'm sure he'll appreciate those words. Thank you, sister. Because he always thinks that he talks spirits' heads off, and I do as well. We all do. I think all of us here do.
Brother,
Thank you.
we do listen to every word he says, but we are very fortunate because you have your contractions of the earth, such as your phones, and you have that of your computers. We have something that is far greater. We have that of the power to switch off when we do not want to hear.
Oh, I wish I did. So the next person on the list is Jan Butt.
No, good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear. Lovely to see you again.
Thank you. Can I just ask for some guidance, please?
My dear, at this moment of time, the guidance I will give to you is this. First of all, stay strong, stay focused, stay positive. Negativity is being brought towards you at this moment of time. That negativity will disappear just as quick as it comes, and you will be able to focus on the journey you wish to take. I spoke to you when we came through the vessel, and I said to you at this particular time, follow your instincts, listen to yourself, do what is right for you and what is not right for others. It is you that is the journey. It is you that has to make your own direction. And it is only you and you alone knows exactly where you want to be. Those who want to follow will, and those who don't. But I can tell you, we are very proud of your journey as you are taking at this moment. There is so much yet to come before you. And do not look back at the past. It has gone. The future now stands before you. But you must walk towards it, embrace it, but go at your own pace. But most of all, listen to yourself. That is the important thing that I say to you, and the words that I give of guidance to you. You understand?
Yes, sister.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
I have another question, Jan.
Yes, I have another question. Sister, my uncle made his transition into spirit over 2 weeks ago. I would just be interested to know who met him.
Well, I will tell you that Father met the uncle in the realms of spirit. There was a divide between them that needed to be rehealed so that they could move forward together. This is the journey now they take side by side, remaining. These are the journeys that will help them to remain their journey of life that caused the distance between them. You understand?
Yes.
This I will say to you, my dear. When a body is left of the spirit, and the spirit goes forward, no matter what the past had in store, those that go to the realms of spirit are always embraced with love. But then the talking stops, the sorting out begins. And when many look at what has happened, they find out it was all brought about through foolishness, stupidity, naivety. You understand?
Yeah.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
You are welcome many times. You are welcome anytime to speak. Because you see, you search for truth, and truth you will always get, my dear, when you talk to Spirit Divine and speak direct. You understand?
Yes, I do.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
Yes. So, is it okay if I ask 2 questions, sister? Because I'm next on the
Of course you
list.
can, my brother. Anytime you want to speak to Savannah, it is always a privilege to speak to your brother.
My first question is guidance in the sense of, should I take a long break, or should I, or do you see any darkness in a few weeks' time with me, or, because I can't seem to get by not seeing that.
My brother, let me first of all say a few words towards you. We have been watching over you. We have been closer to you more than you realize. We have seen the dark shadow that has come over you through that of man and its foolishness that has caused you great upset within your body and your mind. We have seen you slipping down slowly, and we will build you back up once again. Let me tell you this, to close your mind to the friends that are closest to you, and you say for a period of time. Once you close that door cannot open again, because you will have lost all the trust that you have within you. I will say to you this, trust in your helpers, trust in your guide. You will receive great healing, and you will also very soon hear some very good news for you that will raise you high and bring your spirits high.
I hope so.
You are looking at the negativity.
I can't help it.
Brother, we understand. But you must also understand these words I give to you. Negativity breeds negativity, breeds negativity. And the more negative you are, that makes the energies of negativity stronger. That will cloud your vision, cloud your thoughts, and cloud your direction. I can
Absolutely.
only bring words to you, my brother, but I cannot live your life for you. All we will do is say to you the words that have just been spoken. Take into your heart and try to raise yourself into positivity. You have those that are in your group, and you have those that come to sit with you. They are the ones that love you, yet at the same time, you feel rejected, neglected, because you are letting the negativity come with them. I am watching you, my brother, and I will tell you this. If I see you go down any further, you will get a shock from spirit in a way that you would not wish for it to come. Because we in spirit, we have chosen the vessel. And do you think for one moment that we would let the vessel that we have chosen slip through our fingers because of negativity of others? You are a worthy general and one that we will always work with. We will not fail you. You will not fail us, even though we have heard the words. You have failed. You have not by any means. You have proven to spirit. You have proven. Otherwise, brother, you would have closed the door on the group that is here today and the people that are around you. This is because your heart is still full of the truth of spirit, and we are not going to let that go, not under any circumstances. But remember the words that I leave you with, brother. We are not in control of your life. You are in control of your journey. And what you do, it's entirely up to you. We can only give guidance. We can only give strength. And we can only show a vision. You understand?
Yes, absolutely. So I hope I can borrow that light switch someday you was talking about earlier.
My brother,
I'm joking.
the light of spirit is already over you. I am going to say something to you, and I wish for you to listen carefully. You have heard us speaking in many times that we have feelings. We in spirit, we do have feelings. And our heart becomes heavy when one that is with us becomes heavy. When we see of the tears, we cry alongside. We do not wish to see your pain, to feel your pain. We in spirit, we have great love for you, and we want all that is in the group to send the healing to your direction, to keep you strong, to help the light come back within you, my brother, so that we can progress together. You understand?
Yes, sister. Yes.
It's hard. It is hard, brother. But we have to raise our vibrations once again.
Yeah.
So that others will see what is meant to be. You understand?
Absolutely. This is why my next question, I am only doing this because I promised the vessel yesterday that I was going to ask a question for him for once. And I just was wondering if I can ask of Spirit to maybe give his spiritual name or anything like that, just so he can feel the love and that he's also valued for everything he's done through these trances.
My brother, the spiritual name that we know of I will not give,
Hmm.
and nor shall you, but I will tell you. One day, within the meditation that we all see you do, his name will be given, and when it is given, it will be given from that of the elders through him or through you. Then he will know that it is a truth. You understand?
Yes, and luckily we're doing one tomorrow. So thank you, sister, for those words.
Bless
Thank you.
Lord. Bless you.
So we've got Connor, who's back on the list. I'm just going to mute you, my friend.
Hello, sister, again. I know you've heard from me more than you have before tonight.
Well, what are you doing here then? Yes, my dear, please. I do jest with you, brother. I know that it has been a while since we have spoken, and it is why you come into the group to ask questions. And I will answer truly to you as I always have, my brother. So what is your question, please?
I have two questions. So my first question is, I know I ask this a lot, but am I on the right path?
There, my brother. Now that is a question. And when I say it is a question, you are asking me, the vessel, and asking me, the spirit, are you on the right path? You should know within yourself whether you are on the right path. You see, brother, let me explain to you. When it comes to the journey of going forward within spirit, you have to follow your journey. You have to feel it within yourself that you are going in the right direction. Yes, you will have obstacles that will be placed in front of you that you can get around or you can climb over. There are those that will try to sway you in a different direction. But it all comes down to that thing they call free will. Your choice, brother. The road you walk is the road you have chosen. And the road you choose is the road you will walk. You must feel it within yourself. You understand?
I do.
And I will say this to you, my brother. When you're not able to speak to the vessel or speak to myself that uses the vessel, the young man who runs the group speaks to you with great wisdom. And we have heard words. Oh my God, what words have we heard? He puts you in your place. You do not like it, but he is one that is wise, and he has given you great words of wisdom. Are you listening to him?
I believe I am.
No. I will not have those words spoken. I believe that I have. You
Yes,
either are or you are not.
Yes, I am listening to Kyle.
And yes, you must, because you see, the vessel is not always available to speak to you, to help you. But you see, that of the young man that runs the group, his knowledge is gaining from spirit, and from the guidance of the vessel that we use. And if you listen, he will help you to progress in a true spiritual way. But you must always remember, listen to your inner spirit yourself, and you will know if you are on the right road. You understand, my brother?
I do understand.
God bless you.
May I ask one more question?
Yeah, my brother.
How do you decipher between your spiritual path and your materialistic life. How do you balance that or figure out if it is balanced?
My brother, first of all, let me explain something to you. You are a young man whose journey within life is just beginning. You must live your material life to its fullness. And when I say to its fullness, you have to be the being you are. And you have to know yourself inside out. You must learn to know your good, your bad, your differences. You understand?
I do.
And there will be many times within your material life that you will fall. And you will have to pick yourself up and build yourself up once again. These are called experiences of life. But when it comes to your spiritual for someone such as yourself, a young man, it can be used in a way that you call a hobby. So therefore, you take time within your peace, within your own time, to connect with spirit. But you must live your material and listen very carefully to me, brother, because these words will expand. Let me tell you, there is a very thin line between the material and the spiritual. Sometimes, as they go along the material life, they will pretend that it is part of their spiritual when it is not. So you have to grow and you have to understand and differentiate between the two, which is the spirit and which is your thoughts. You go forward, my brother. That was a question that is very important for man to understand. They are born to the world within the life to live their life, their journey. You understand?
I do, sister.
God bless you, my brother.
God bless you.
I will say this, my friends, the next lists of people, I'm not taking any more questions, but those that are on the list, can you just ask one question rather than two? Because I do feel the vessel may come weary a bit soon afterwards. So if I may ask Shalima to ask of her question to our sister.
Thank you. So I'm going to try and ask this as best as I can. Hopefully it's not too long.
No, you haven't asked any. You be comfortable.
Okay. So I just wanted to ask, in the last few weeks, I have just been feeling overwhelmingly emotional and anxious and sad, and I can't understand why. Everything has been going well. Kids are good, bills are paid, getting a promotion at work. I am so grateful for everything, but I don't know why I feel like that. I'm try to look internally for answers. I try to look within. I'm wondering if this is.
My dear, please forgive. I smile. I smile, my dear.
Move forward.
My dear, please, can you let me speak to you? Because you see, I smile. You do not see me smile, but I hear your words. And let me explain to you, my dear. You are feeling the emotions of release from tension. Because up until the way your life has changed of recent, you have been tensed within your physical body, that you have not been able to sleep well. And that has all built up within yourself, or the anger or the frustration. And it is now being released from you, my dear. And that will come away from you very, very quickly. And you will be bouncing back with the fullness of energies once again. That I can promise you, my dear. You see, you are a beautiful woman and you give so much to others. And yet you feel you are carrying the burdens. Let me tell you, the new door that has opened to you has put great responsibility also onto your shoulders. And you are finding it a little confusing at the moment, but you will find it, and your path will become easier, and all the tears will be removed from you, my dear. All the stress will have been gone, and all of that of new energies will be replaced. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you, my dear, and please, I do not wish to be rude. You see, you was asking a question, and yet the question I had already received, but you felt as though you had not put it correctly and tried to bring more to words. My dear, speak very simple, very simplistic, and I will understand everything you are giving to me. I say, God bless you. I will work along with you to restore the energies. God bless.
God bless you too. Thank you.
Bless you. It was my fault. I unmuted her while someone talked to her.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what then, my brother. Now, my brother, please continue.
No, it was my fault there. Technology.
Oh, well, you see, we in spirit, we are great at technology. It's called the listening ear.
Better than me.
Yes, my brother.
So the next person is lovely Elaine. Just unmuting you, Elaine, now.
Thank you. Hi, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask you another question?
Well, let me see. If it takes more than 20 years, then I will not answer. Bless you, my dear.
Thank you, Savannah. I was just going to ask about conditions, like medical conditions, and I was going to ask how often, and mental health as well, is it quite often that is mistaken with the spiritual awakening and medicated instead of
actually... Let me explain something to you, very important. When you speak of health conditions, first of all, we in spirit, when we look upon those of the earth and we see there is a gift that has been given to them, before we can come close, before we can do anything, we have to first of all draw into their thoughts, into their body, and connect with the spirit within. There are many that suffers with what you call depression. And some will say, spirit cannot work with you because your mind is not your own when you are in depression. Remember the words that have just been spoken. I said to you, we of spirit have to get to know you inside out. We have to get to know of the brain that is within that of the energy of the body. And we have to learn to understand everything that is there within all the energies of the brain. We have to work along with the cells, with that of the veins, with that of the muscles. We have to do so much before we can even begin to communicate with that being. But once we do, they are not mad. They are ones that are listening to spirit. They are speaking of truth, but it's man himself with the ignorance of not understanding of how the human brain works, that they do not understand when truth is given. They say, no, that has come from someone that needs to be locked away. No, they do not. No, they do not. They need to be understood. And let me tell you, it is not only depression that we have to work. We have to work upon that of the heart, the lungs, the liver, the kidney, the spleen. There is so much within the body that we work upon. And that is why it takes time, my dear. So you see, when you ask them the question, it is important to know no one is mad when they suffer with what man calls depression. They need to open their ears and listen to the words, then act accordingly. You understand?
Yes, I do, Stella. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, my dear. You see, my dear, you are a beautiful lady, and you are one that has an inquisitive mind. And within that inquisitive mind, you are also asking the questions of that of men, because you are trying to find the goodness within all men. You understand?
Yes, I do, Stefana.
God bless you, my dear.
Bless you. Thank you.
Bless you. My sister, there's 4 more people who would like to ask questions, but if the vessel does come too weary, you may bring back at any time.
We will do that, my brother. But at this moment, you are able to do so.
Bless you. So it's time to get you smiling again, because we have Brother Patrick who has another question.
Oh, that handsome young man.
So feathers into you, Patrick.
Well, I'll have to take her out on a date then. She's hanging around with me.
My brother, you would not be able to afford the spirits that I would love to have.
Well, that's true, because I am a cheapskate.
Oh, brother, the spirits I would have would not come within a bottle.
Never mind. I have a question, and I probably shouldn't ask this at all, but when I closed my eyes earlier, I saw a man stood in front of me in black and white, and it looked like Padre Pio. Am I mistaken?
No. No. You see, when you close your eyes, you see that of the spirit that is within your living thought. Mm-hmm. And when you see, many will say at first, this is your own thought. This is your own vision. You want to see, but you are a gifted child. And when your eyes are closed, this is when spirit can work with you and can show through your third eye the visions. So you saw what you saw. You felt what you felt. That is important, my brother, because that shows you are true. You understand?
I do. Thank you.
You are welcome, brother.
Bless you.
Bless you. Wow.
Wow.
So the next person on the list is our lovely Sherry Ann, who's going to put a beautiful smile on again.
Good evening, sister, once again.
My dear.
I have a question. It's not actually my question, it's my husband's question.
No, I'm sorry, I cannot tell him what the horses are going to win tomorrow.
Thank goodness he's not a gambling man.
Oh, well then, my dear, I do not mind asking the question.
Right. We have clocks and watches which are not attached to any electrical equipment. They're not electric. They've got batteries in, new batteries in. Yet, over the last 2 weeks, they keep losing 2 hours each evening. Is there a reason for this? And the batteries are new.
My dear, whether batteries are new or whether they're old, some that you think are new have been standing for quite some time and they have lost most of their energies. But in this case, I will say to you, the reason the clocks that have slowed down as they are is because spirit is within your home. There is a beautiful lady that walks in a white gown. She is not of the family. She is that of the time of the building that was built. And she is always there. And as she walks within the home, she takes up the energies within it that makes everything slow down within time. And that is what is causing that of what you call your clocks to slow, to those to be of a period of time behind. That is because the period of time that she has walked within the home itself, day or night. You understand?
I do. And it's heartwarming to know that she's still here.
Definitely is, my dear. You see, I must explain. Because of your progression and understanding of spirit, this helps her to come stronger within the energies that you bring within. But I have to say something of importance to you. We watch within life many, many things, and we see that they call that of the light workers within life. They have nothing to give. They do not bring the light. They take the energies of light. You, my dear, must remember the light is within you. And remember the question you asked. Why am I being drained? You are just now being given the answer. Those that take from you of the light are those that say they are light workers. I leave those words with you, my dear, and hope you understand what has just been given.
I do, sister, and thank you for that clarification.
You are welcome.
Yes, because the vessel does not even know what light workers are.
No, bless you. Thank you, sister.
Interesting.
Very.
Make sure you ask the lady in the white gown to pay rents, though, Sherry.
I'm very fortunate. I don't have rent and I don't have mortgage, but I've got a big old house which needs doing up.
Bless. So now the next person is Linda, and then we go on to Cara. So I'm going to unmute you now, Linda, to ask of your question to our sister.
Hello again, sister.
Hello, my dear. I thought you had fallen asleep because you have not asked so many questions at this time.
I'm trying to let others get a turn.
God bless you, my dear.
It's advice, if I may. I have a lady who's been coming to me for several years now, not very often at the beginning, but it was to help develop a path because she wasn't understanding what was happening, and that was fine. Last year, she seems as if she wants spirit to direct her life. So I get many messages asking about different things. What should she do? I don't feel that that's my role, and it's her life. But also because she is quite fragile with mental health now because of circumstances over the last year, I'm not sure how to handle it. I feel I need to withdraw somewhat.
My dear, please. I must speak to you in a very frank way.
Yes.
You see, my dear, the beautiful lady that has come for you for some time. She has become reliant on you, and
yes.
she is not helping herself. She is taking energies from you because she is asking you to ask of Spirit to give her guidance. The first thing this young lady should do is call upon her helpers, to her spirits, to her family, to her loved ones that have gone before, to restore her back into the energies once again. Yes, already words have been spoken of that of mental health. No man wishes to suffer with conditions of the mental mind, but their mind can be eased not by relying on others, but by helping themselves. I have to say this to you, my dear. No one unless they have understood and gone through the conditions of depression that they have to fight every living day is a battle for them. But the more they fight, the stronger they become, and they do not realize it. So, my dear, this I have to say to you. It is the time to close that door for them to seek within themselves. You understand?
I do, sister. Thank you.
You are a good woman, and I know that from your heart you give sincerely and you do it in a way of love. But you are being drained and you are becoming weaker within yourself doing so. And you have already asked the Spirit to make sure that the energies of strength come back within. This is why sometimes you have to let go. You understand?
I do, yes, thank you.
God bless you, my dear.
God bless you.
Bless you. Absolutely beautiful. So the last question is of the beautiful Cara. Did I say your name right? I think I went into the European accent there.
Yes.
God bless you. You may ask your question to our sister.
Is it okay if I ask a question, sister?
Well, my dear, I will have to think very, very carefully. Yes, I will.
My question's quite difficult. I have a late husband and I didn't want to ask about him this evening, but when I didn't ask the last time, since then I've been feeling very anxious, very drained, very fearful. And I'm wondering if it is that he has a message to tell me, because I'm just feeling so strange.
My dear, let me explain to you. First of all, when you speak that you wanted to ask a question once before about that of the loved one in the realms of spirit, you did not feel that you was worthy to ask of it. Let me tell you this, my dear. The reason you feel the tears, the feeling of the anxiousness, the restlessness and the anger that's within you is because you did not ask of the question. I will say these words to you. There is a gentleman in spirit that draws very close towards you, that passed tragically into the realms of spirit, and one that did not have time to say goodbye to the world. He is around you, and he will be there to give you strength. Hold on to love of that of spirit that has gone before you. They will not let go of you. You hold on to them, and you will see strength come within your life with their guidance. You understand?
Yes. However, how do I explain? I don't want him around me. In the most politest way, how do I get him away from me?
Oh, my dear. Let me explain something to you. The reason the gentleman has come to you is to give you strength, to give you upliftment. When he knows that you are into your fullness of your body and your mind, he will disappear from you and wait till your journey ends before he comes again towards you. Never be afraid of the love of spirit. Man may have gone through conditions that they do not wish to speak of. But when they go to spirit, they have to repent of their sins. And this is part of repenting. You understand?
Yes.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Well, my sister, that's the last question of today. I do want to point this out, though, because I do feel it. With the energies forming around the wallpaper at the left of the vessel, with him facing the screen, at 20:33 today, I saw a picture looking at the vessel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not sure why, but I saw the beard and everything, like the one my grandma gave me, and I saw the picture of Jesus Christ. Was this true or my own material thoughts?
That was true. That was true. You see, brother, when the vessel is weary, he always turns to the picture upon the wall of the Jesus of the Christ, and he speaks and he pours out all his feelings, all his emotions. Spirit of Jesus Christ sees his pain, feels his tears. There is not a day that he does not look towards. Your eyes was open to see the vision, but also to feel that he was asking of Jesus Christ.
Bless you.
Which is the most important. His faith is his life. Now I must leave those words with you, my brother.
Absolutely.
Because it is coming to the time that I must say to each and every one of you, every time that I come to speak through the vessel, your energies become stronger and stronger. Your questions become more of the questions of wisdom, and it is also that you are seeking. And when you are seeking, you will find. We like the fact that you have come. You have asked your questions. But when you receive the answer, do not just accept. Search within the answer that is given. Pull it to pieces. Because once you do, you will find that certain words that were spoken, you was not sure of the meaning. But once you find the meaning out, it lifts your heart and it helps to restore the truth of that of knowledge within yourself. I am one that have to say to each and every one of you, if ever you have the chance to be given the opportunity from the elders, to be given that of your helpers, your mainstay, your powerhouse, and your main guide, then you are honored and you are privileged. Hold on to them, work with them, and use them. I say God bless to each and every one of you. As I end Kundia, as I end you back to that of the vessel that is waiting to return towards you in the way that he is meant to come, with that of the power and the energies of spirit, with that of truth. For Spirit Divine has attended your prayers. God bless you all. Thank you.